Hi and welcome today to What Do I Do with Broken Goods? In this case, bags. Um, it's one thing to not produce any trash, but another thing, what to do with stuff that breaks. Because stuff that breaks is also basically trash. Um, my handbag. My handbag finally broke. I've been using it, I think, for 2.5 or maybe 3 years. Um, and what I do whenever with my stuff, really, I do consider myself a part-time minimalist or wannabe minimalist or something like that. I'm interested in minimalism, and I try to not have that much stuff. But nevertheless, I do have stuff, and I do need a handbag. And my stuff I use as long as I possibly can until it completely falls apart, until I cannot use it anymore, until it's not of any use to me anymore. And that takes a lot of time. And it finally happened to my handbag. That was my handbag. And it's totally, completely ripped apart by now. It has not been looking good for at least 1.5 years. Um, but it was still working. It was still holding stuff. I could still carry stuff with me in it. But by now it's completely broken because the zipper is almost it, it's being ripped out. I have a safety pin here because all of this is broken, and I lost my makeup case, this one, just recently, and I thought I lost it somewhere on the street, but I did not lose it there. I lost it inside that part of my bag, and I found it again when I emptied the whole bag to put all my stuff in the new bag I bought. So my handbag is not of any use anymore, and I needed to get a new one. So now what to do with this one and where to get a new one? Um, there's containers on the streets in Germany that collect old clothes, clothes that will be sold secondhand, but also clothes that is broken. And that's where I'm going to put this back. There's companies out there that recycle even broken clothes and make them into blankets and sell those to, I have no idea where. Um, and yeah, I could put it into the regular trash where it would be incinerated, but if somebody can still make something out of this, so that's what they should do. So yeah, I'm gonna recycle this, and of course I bought a new one, and of course I bought it at a secondhand store. That's this one. It's a little smaller than the one I had before, but that was on purpose because I try to not carry that much stuff with me around everywhere because I want to be minimalist. Yeah, it's a little smaller. I could not go smaller than that. That would I need to transition slowly. Um, yeah, I got it at a second-hand store. The one that it's called Humana. This is the price tag. It was 12 euros, and all the money they earn go to I think um, to charity stuff they do in Africa somewhere, something like that. I don't really know. Yeah, and 12 euros was fine. I could have gone to the free store, but I'm way too busy at school right now, so I do not have the time to go all the way to the other side of town to try to get something for free. That was fine. The other bag that broke is finally my favorite canvas bag. from Whole Foods. I bought that 1.5 years ago when I was in San Francisco. There's holes in there basically everywhere. Look at that. As if some animal had been chewing on it. I don't know. This was my favorite canvas bag and now it's broken. And I had to replace it with a bag from Germany's largest health food store chain. That's this one, the one that fired me earlier this year because I refused to sell meat to the customers. They sell lots of vegan stuff there. They do not need to push meat on the customers. Yeah, this one I'm really gonna miss. And there used to be a recycling sign down there on the corner. You know, those little the triangle with the I don't know the word. Damn it. Yeah, the recycling sign. So I'm gonna put that into German recycling, although it was made in the USA, I think. And I am probably gonna buy a new one when I'm back in the USA in February because I really love this bag. So if you're somewhere in the US or in England or wherever there's a Whole Food, buy this canvas bag. It's huge. It holds lots of stuff, especially if you eat lots of fruits and vegetables that are, you know, take a lot of space. The Whole Food bag is perfect for that. Yeah, that's what I do with zero waste bags. So now let's go to my groceries and afterwards to my trash. It's Monday and this is not my food. Oh, now look at that. Is he gonna jump? Yes. Hi. There you are. These are my groceries for today. Hi. I got some bananas. I got persimmons. I got 2 bread rolls, whole wheat, a pepper, and an orange. And that's it. It's still Monday. And this is what I bought at the Turkish supermarket. 1 head of broccoli, pretty cheap. That was good. Onions and mandarin oranges. And that's it. It's Tuesday. And all of this is from the food sharing closet. I once again had a late shift at the university clinic, this time at the child psychiatric ward, which was pretty interesting. And this is what I got before at the food sharing closet. Cauliflower. I have no idea what this is called in English. Chart. Lots of potatoes. This is toast. Whole spelt toast. Some mandarin oranges, some carrots, 1 parsnip. This is a huge and almost overripe papaya, which is going to be delicious tomorrow morning. And yeah, that's it. And that's not completely zero waste, but everything of that, all of this is rescued. So I don't want to mind the packaged toast. And that's it for today. It's Thursday. And this is what I bought today. That's oats from the regular supermarket because I forgot to buy them yesterday at the unpackaged store. And the rest is from the Turkish supermarket. That's peppers, bananas, 2 mandarin oranges, and 1 orange. And that's it for today. It's Friday, and this is what I got today. Most of it from the food sharing closet. That's a raisin bread roll, a head of lettuce, 1 tomato, and in here are 2 other bread rolls that I bought before I found out there were bread rolls in the food sharing closet. And that's it for today. It's Saturday. This is what I bought today at the discounter at the Turkish supermarket that had broccoli and garlic. There. The rest is pretty much available everywhere. Yeah, that's bananas, leek, pepper, zucchinis, persimmon, oranges, and yeah, broccoli and garlic. And I'm gonna go to the unpackaged store later on, so I will probably show you chia seeds and starch in the evening. That's it so far. It's Sunday, and this I already bought yesterday, but I was way too tired to film after I got home from work after the late shift. That's seaweed. I still don't have a zero waste provider for seaweed, so I still have to buy that. That's starch to make glue, and these are chia seeds. And that's it for this week. And all of this is my trash for this week, and it looks a lot. Although the only bag I bought was this one that used to contain wakame seaweed. This one I was gifted from a friend. There were chickpeas in there. This was bread that I rescued. This is bandage from the plasma donation. An empty pen. I still have pens. Leftover pens. This is some sticker that I ripped off somewhere. I don't remember. I sent a package. That's where this is from. Then I have a couple of stickers from Fruits and Vegetables. This used to hold my telephone card from my mobile phone. And this is from my health insurance company. They sent me a new card, so this one is outdated. And it's trash. I don't know why they replaced that. Why is that? I don't know. Anyhow, what I wanted to say is that these bags I'm going to reuse. I have a cabinet where I store all my plastic bags, and I do use them over and over again for either buying stuff from the unpackaged store, or when I have to take food to work, I store it in there. So my Tupperware box will not open and everything spills out everywhere. That's why I put them in those plastic bags. And I hate to admit it, but plastic bags are useful. They really are. So I'm using them over and over again. And that's it for this week. And that's it for this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, please subscribe. I see you next week. Bye-bye.